Yo, this chair is mad squeaky. I am really sorry if you can hear that. I'm probably gonna be buying a new chair soon because this chair is on my nerves, so bear with me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, I am going to be going from this to this. So if you're interested on getting super sleek and straight looking hair, then keep watching. You're not even gonna need that many things for this tutorial. All you'll need is a really good quality straightener, a hairbrush, and some sort of silky product to put in at the end. Guys, I am literally so excited to tell you that the company Duval reached out to me and they sent me their newest hair straightener. So this video isn't sponsored by them, they're not paying me, I'm not trying to sell you a product. The review that I'm gonna do on this is gonna be 100% my own opinion, and I'm just really excited to review it because I honestly am such a big fan of Duval products. I actually purchased their Duval face spin brush in the past with my own money, so I really do love their company. This is what the packaging looks like. It is the Duval Impulse Professional Flat Iron. This retails for $200, which is pricey, but it is a super good quality flat iron. And if you guys are interested in getting it, but you're like, oh, I do not have $200 to drop on it, if you use the coupon code CARLY, you can get 70% off your first order. So that's really good to get 70% off your first order, and you can get a really good quality straightener out of it. It comes down to about $60, which is honestly the price of Chi, which is another really good brand. So yeah, if you want to cop one of these, definitely get yourself one and use my coupon code. Everything will be linked down in the description below. I also really like this because it's just really sleek and modern. You guys know on my channel that I am the biggest fan of neutral. Like, I hate anything that has to do with color or anything that looks gaudy or doesn't match my aesthetic. So the fact that this is just plain matte black is really good. I honestly feel like not only quality matters anymore, but also the aesthetics of products really play a big role and matter as well. The plates on it are ceramic, not titanium, which I'm already a big fan of. I don't really care for titanium. I'm definitely more into ceramic. The temperature gauge is right in here. It goes from 270 to 450. So if you really don't want to do that much heat damage to your hair, you can choose the lower option, or if you really want to just get that super straight hair, you do have the option to go to 450. If you're one of those people that straightens your hair every single day, you will know how important it is to have that swivel cord feature, because if you don't, it just gets really annoying and in the way. And also, like I mentioned, the design of it is a matte black, but it's also very comfortable in the hands. It's not slippery. And it's like almost kind of like a rubbery, so it's just really comfortable in your hand. And overall, I'm just really excited to test this out and review it for you guys. So let's just get into the video. There's like a lot of features that you don't really realize until you use it. When you set it down on the vanity, it has the grips around it to protect the surface that you're putting it on. That way it's not a safety or fire hazard. I'm gonna click it on. And I actually am gonna go all the way up to 450. I'm one of those people. I really don't use heat on my hair that much, so I feel like my hair can handle it. I'm just gonna comb through it, which is step one of this tutorial. Comb through your hair so you have a nice base. Obviously, you can't straighten over knotted, ratty hair. That's the difference, combed versus not combed. Now that my hair is completely combed out, as you can see, this is like day 3 hair for me. Ever since I went blonde, I've really been trying to wash my hair as least as possible. But yeah, so my hair is a little bit greasy right now. But it's actually better to use heat on hair that's like day 2 or 3 hair, not freshly washed hair, because 1, the product works better, it just like sticks better. But then 2, the oils that you naturally produce kind of protect your hair a little bit more. What I do after I comb my hair is I go like this at my ears, and I go all the way back, and that is my first separation piece. And I just pull it like that, and I tie it up like this. You can use either a hair tie, a clip, bobby pins, anything that gets the job done. And then I just go ahead and give one more comb. I feel like the tinier the pieces, the more effective it is. If you go to take like a huge chunk, it might not work as well. So here's my first one. So far, I'm really liking it. It really does feel great on the hands, just that like rubber matte material. Straightening your hair is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just gonna do a little quick time lapse until I get to the next layer. Well, I went from the back to the front, and I brought all the pieces from the back to the front. But then what I do just to really secure it is I put it all to the back side of me, and then I do one comb, and then I'll bring the straightener in the back and I'll kind of like seam it together where the two meet. So I kind of just feel for it. So I can tell like this is the middle. And I'll go like this. Just to really secure it in. That is the first layer. So then I'm just gonna take down my hair. For the next layer, I go in 3 layers. So that was the first one. For the second one, I go at my eyebrows or my temples, and I just go all the way around again. And I separate it, and I do the little bun thing again. And then I go like this, and I do another comb. I think combing is so vital when it comes to getting really straight hair, just because like the smoother it is before you even straighten it, the better. Then I just go in and take small pieces about this big. And go ahead and straighten that. And I'm also sure that this straightener you can curl with as well. You can really do that with any straightener. So if you guys are interested in a tutorial on how to curl your hair with a straightener, definitely comment that down below because I would love to do that. This straightener is really good at frizz control. And also my hair does not feel like it's getting fried or damaged. Like I said, even after I touch my hair, as soon as I'm done with the straightener, I don't even really feel heat on it. And obviously it's still working. So that is like really innovative, and I've never really seen a straightener do that before. And also, like I said before with the titanium plates, they tend to leave that mark, like where you clamp on it and then you straighten down. At the end of it, you can see where you clamp down. But with these ceramic plates, you cannot see the lines whatsoever. Okay, so I'm now done with the second layer. I am going to do my quick comb through. As you can see, there's barely any knots. Then I bring it all to the back and I do one more comb through. And I repeat what I did for the last one, which is just go in the seam and I do a little bit of straightening in the back. And then I'm on to my final piece. And I always straighten my hair with the middle part, but at the end, I do end up switching it to a side part because I feel like it gives more volume to your hair. And honestly, for the last layer slash the top layer, as you can see, it's already really straight. Like I really probably don't even need to straighten it, but I just feel like straightening it gives it that sleekness and that pin straight look. See what I mean? How this side is just a little bit straighter than this side. It just looks more put together. This side is kind of like a natural straight and this side is like pin straight. That's why it's really important if you're going for that super sleek look, even if you think your hair doesn't need to be straightened, literally just run the straightener over it at least once, just to really get that finalized, polished look. The straightening part is done. I'm just gonna do one more comb through as usual and then bring it all back, comb it, and I'm going to straighten it at the seam. Straightening it is done. The straightener did an amazing job. Like I said before, I 100% recommend. But now we're gonna get to the part in the tutorial where I'm gonna give you some personal tips. I feel like everyone, for the most part, knows how to straighten their hair, But here's some tips on how to just really get that volume. Yeah, it looks straight, it looks nice, but it's very flat and greasy, and it really doesn't look that nice. So how you avoid that, how you straighten your hair without damaging it. Like I said, you'll want to straighten it on day 2 or 3 hair, but then you're thinking in your head, well, it's greasy. So that kind of defeats the purpose. So how you get around that is dry shampoo. If you have really thin and really flat hair, I recommend using a volumizing dry shampoo, but I don't really have that problem, so I just use this standard dry shampoo. This brand is the best dry shampoo by far. It's just very, very effective. Like it's not lightweight, like it just goes in there and it gets all the oils. What I do is I go around and I spray my root area. See how, like, damn, like, you see how much comes out? Like, they do not play. Oh my god, it's literally turning my hair white. This stuff is just so incredible. Like, my hair, after I blend it, is gonna look like I just got out of the shower. You're gonna wanna comb it through a little bit at the roots, not too much because combing it can actually make it flat. So kind of like comb it upwards, not straight down like a middle part again. But you're gonna wanna comb because that'll blend the product. You don't wanna have like white patches in your hair from the dry shampoo. Now, do you see what I mean by the side part? You just like flip it back and forth a few times. I feel like a middle part is really nice on most people, but if you have like a rounder face shape like me, it's not the most flattering, so I definitely tend to go towards a side part. It just really gives you that volume. We're almost done, so now that the roots are volumized and no longer greasy, for the final step, I'm going to be going in with this Bio Silk Therapy. And what you're going to want to do is you only need a little bit of this, because if you put too much, it'll just turn your hair greasy again. So literally just a little bit, you're gonna wanna rub it in, work it in the ends only. The middle part to the ends, do not put this on the roots. You just need a little bit of this for it to work. Also, another reason why I was a little bit scared to go blonde is because sometimes blonder hair can tend to look dried out and not really healthy. Like, I feel like the darker your hair is, the healthier it looks. That is why I really like adding this silky part in if you're blonde. So here is the final result. A lot of volume at the top. It's a little bit messy, but it's like messy on purpose. It's kind of like the messy volume style. So it's not like messy like I just woke up out of bed. It's more like a messy on purpose. Here's the front. But yeah, that was it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, definitely subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any future uploads from me. And again, thank you, Duval, so much for sending me the straightener. It's an absolutely incredible product. I 100% recommend it. If you guys are interested in it but don't want to pay full price, definitely use the code Carly for 70% off. And also, that coupon code isn't just for this straightener in specific, it's also for their entire website. So you can buy other products if you're interested. Like I said, I do have their facial spin brush, which is also a great product. But yeah, hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!